Meep, meep, meep. Welcome to Real Talk with Inhale, Exhale Health. Welcome, ladies.
Hi,
Thank
Jamie.
you.
Hi, Makaela here.
And,
Inhale.
and Nicole, exhale.
Welcome. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah. So I would love to. Thank you so much for having us on the podcast. And I love your sound bowls in the background. I hear those. I am Inhale of Inhale, Exhale Health. And Nikki is my sister, and we are living together here in California, which is super exciting. We're living the dream and really working on our goal of expanding our brand, Inhale Exhale Health. Which what we're trying to do is, or what we are doing is spreading awareness in regard to all around holistic health and wellness, from a nutritional perspective, from a mental health perspective, from a physical perspective, really all the way around, and creating space for people to be able to talk about things that might not be so easy, but just giving them the space to do so, and really supporting people in like identifying their dreams and their goals and helping them reach them.
It's definitely perfect piggyback off of what Makaela said. I'm Nicole. You'll often hear me referred to as Nikki, and me to Makaela as K-Rock, so don't be confused. But just to echo what she said, really taking advantage of what LA has to offer, and this time together has been really instrumental in reinforcing our vision and working with like-minded people, or people that we can educate on how they can live their best life and live younger, longer, and feel their best doing it. One of the things that we always focus on is, we're nothing without our health. So that at a fundamental level is our focus. And we're just really excited to be in the conversation with you, Jamie, and the MEEP world, and sharing what we have to offer.
Totally. And we're really excited to be a part of a large community that's transforming sick care to well care, really by the focus being on prevention, and really steering away from, the treatment-based, healthcare system that we have, and just treating symptoms and just putting Band-Aids over things, and really focusing on getting to the root problem.
Yes, and so much of the root is our inner me. So I'm so grateful to have you both as me motivators on this journey together that can often feel like a roller coaster ride. So I really appreciate you guys introducing me to the Privet Challenge and helping be my accountability partners in actually doing it. So I'd love for you guys to explain what that is and the values and benefits of why everyone should prove it.
Totally. Yeah, we're so excited that you, took on the challenge, and we are so excited to be there for you and see your progression. And the cleanse is really, well, the Prove It Challenge as a whole is, it's guaranteed to help anyone and everyone feel, their very best and lead them to their most optimal health in 30 days. But the first part of that, days 1 through 7, the 7-day healthy cleanse, is so important. It really, what it is it's a complete digestive reset. And through it, it's no sugar, no alcohol, no caffeine, no red meat or processed foods. So really just leaving you with produce, lots and lots of fruits and veggies, more of the focus on vegetables. And it's so useful to give your digestive system a rest, and to give your body this time to reset, so then you're much more able and more effectively able to receive nutrients through the maintenance part of the challenge, which is days 8 through 30.
Amazing. So what is the maintenance part?
Yeah, so the maintenance part is really one of our favorite things to talk about. And that's mainly because The maintenance part of is really just a lifestyle. So the reason that the Privet Challenge starts off with the cleanse, and Jamie, I'm so glad that you brought up accountability partners, because that's such a key component. And same thing for the meet moments and the community that we're trying to build here is the 7-day cleanse is what kickstarts that maintenance phase, which is pretty much how we encourage people to live life on an ongoing basis. So a lot of times what we'll ask people is when they're considering the Prove It Challenge is, well, the Prove It Challenge is 30 days, but are you interested in 30 days of feeling amazing or making a lifestyle change? So the maintenance phase looks pretty much like your average day to day, and especially coming off the cleanse, there's significantly less cravings, less dependence on caffeine. Processed foods don't really take as well as they did before the cleanse, because there's so much more healthy intestinal activity and liver cell function, and
your body almost like just doesn't want it anymore.
Yeah.
Like rejects it.
It's interesting what can change in 7 days, but days 8 through 30, and what Makaela and I like to say is days 8 through 30 and thereafter is what we call strip and shake. So that includes the Vitalizer strip that you take first thing in the morning. It's available, targeted to women, men, and also 60 plus. And then the shake is our Life Shake, and it's 1 meal replacement per day. But the differentiator for the Life Shake is that it is a complete meal. So basically, even though we're trying to, a lot of people in this community and also those just getting introduced are trying to focus on real whole foods, but it takes significantly more than we can consume on a daily basis to get the amount of bananas for potassium or oranges for vitamin C. So that's where the Vitalizer strip and Life Shake come in to account for what's missing.
Beautifully said.
I love it. And it's certainly been a challenge at the beginning of the Prove It Challenge. I'm on the 4th day, and I realized that I was having some cheats in the cleanse, but it's definitely been a great feeling getting everything out of my body and not having caffeine for 4 days. I didn't think I could do it. I was having like 6 espresso shots or matcha a day. So that alone is a huge bonus. And I also wanted to talk about the Mind supplement pills. I think that that's really what got me to make the purchase with the Prove It Challenge. I got the discount. I wanted to get only the Mind pills, but I was like, you know what, let me just do it and prove it to myself. And it's really been such a great experience, but I'd love to hear about your use of all of the products and why those supplements might be helpful to somebody that's looking to have more meep moments.
Totally. So, Jamie, this is Nicole. You really touched on a lot of what Makaela and I talk about on a daily basis around things like the Prove It Challenge or the maintenance phase or lifestyle in general or meet moments, is around it not being about perfection. So we heard you say cheating, and I know we've been texting on a daily basis around how your day-to-day is going, which is something that we do for all who accept the Prove It Challenge. But it's really, because the Prove It Challenge is so effective, it's not about being perfect, and actually just the changes that you're making, even if you have, a piece of protein within the 7 days or a half a cup of coffee, because, that headache withdrawal is so powerful. What we try to teach people is the 7-day cleanse is so hard because of the severe dependencies that we develop and around caffeine and animal protein and processed foods, because it's easy and quick to grab when you're running out of the house, which it's not bad, but we try to teach people how they can feel their best. And that's really where the meep moments come in for us as we carry out our maintenance phase. And actually, we've been on the maintenance phase for 6 years, and it's transformed our health in a major way. But the meep moments really bring us back down to earth around why the cleanse is so important, bringing us back, grounding us to our why and why we want to take control of our health, why the 7-day cleanse is so important, to reset where we're at. And before Makaela gets into Mindworks, I'll just share my goal for the Privet Challenge was actually to improve my sleep. A lot of people come in for weight loss, but my main goal was to improve my sleep because I was so dependent on caffeine and just an upper to get me through the day. But after the 3rd day, I slept the best on no caffeine and woke up feeling so energized that I knew this is something that I have to incorporate into my life on a quarterly basis throughout the year, because the sugar sneaks back in, the caffeine sneaks back in, and it's a pretty vicious cycle. But the Privet Challenge is a really simple way to kind of put it to rest.
Beautiful. This is Makaela here. Yeah. I love the meep moments also because, everyone has, large macro traumas that we all go through, which is why this health, wellness trend is so big right now. This bell has rung, there's no turning back, and I'm so happy about it. But we also go through a lot of micro traumas, being out all day, maybe being glued to our phone all day, not being able to come away from technology, maybe overworking our bodies, or just really dealing with the excessively rapid pace of society. So the meep moments are so important. I love them so much to, use technology, kind of use what we have to capture those mindful moments, use it in a really constructive way. So using technology constructively, and then, practicing it more while being unplugged as well. And Mindworks. So Mindworks is awesome. Yeah. Jamie, I remember when we were talking a while back, that was something you were super into, and it's such a beautiful product. Mindworks has lots of key nutrients in it. It's actually been shown in 3 clinical studies and loads of laboratory studies to really enhance your mental sharpness and focus and protect against lots of mental declines that just tend to happen with age. We all end up getting older. But there's so many people who could benefit from this product. Anyone who desires to have more of a sharpened focus, anyone who wants to support short-term memory, critical thinking, decision-making skills, which is super helpful because we are so plagued every day with decisions. What should we have for breakfast? How are we going to get to work? What should we eat? And what am I going to do next? We go through so many decisions that sometimes it's hard to even, continue to make decisions for ourselves throughout the day, even if they're very simple. Just, age-related mental declines, but just not for children. So just wait until they get a little bit older.
I think that you bring up such a great point with decision fatigue. And I think one of my biggest challenges is with technology, we have a million decisions a click away. And it's overwhelming, and being able to unplug, have a meet moment, and then also be enhancing those moments with these supplements that have natural ingredients. I think that, being able to pronounce what's on the bottle is so important to me. So knowing what's in it and taking something that's natural, I have thought about getting, medical things, and that's important for people if that's your path. However, it's really nice to know that there's natural solutions out there that, when combined with mindful, focused attention, it's really beautiful. So the theme for me with the Privet challenge is in 30 days I will feel focused, and even just being aware of the food is so powerful. Tonight I went to the farmers market, and like Makaela was saying, with the decision fatigue, what are you going to eat, whatever, when I was on the go, I went to CVS and got grapes and carrots in the CVS like to go fridge, and it was like desperate times. So I highly recommend you doing this when you can prepare and plan ahead. However, I'm out in East Marion right now, so I was able to go to the farmer's market, and I was chopping up the vegetables, having a meat moment, and I wasn't listening to music for like one moment of my life. And I could hear the sound of the vegetables when I cut them and the sound when I ate it, and it was just so powerful to be aware of that. So I think that that's really special, and I'm grateful to be doing this Prove It challenge and Meep challenge together, and I'm excited to see what continues as the channel goes on. I'm excited to track the journey together, ladies.
So are we. We're so excited about how focused you're going to feel.
Yeah,
Yay!
Thank you so much, Jamie. This is such an honor, and we're so excited for you.
Yay! Thank you for being Meep Motivators. Meep, 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 meep out.
Meep.
Meep, meep, meep.